Gamers, welcome. Today, we've got a very special account review. We are going to be reviewing a homie in the chat who just recently hit AR 50, which I think is a very pivotal adventure rank to hit. There's lots of preparing for the late game to do. What weapons should my characters hold? What's my best team comps? What are the artifact sets I should be farming? I think all these questions will be answered in this video with some hands-on experience. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, we got a little intro from Ryan. He says, I'm currently halfway through AR 50. I started November 2022, and I've loved the game ever since. I asked him what his favorite characters are, so we know what to build our comps around and stuff. We want everyone to have fun and play their favorite characters, right? They say my favorite absolute characters are Hu Tao, Raiden, Bennett, Xingqiu, Sucrose, Yelan, and Rosaria. Those are all fantastic characters, so I think we're gonna be good, my dude. I'd say one important thing I need help with is what weapons should I put on my characters? I hear a lot of things about how weapons factor into team comps and other stuff like that. That's a great place for us to start. Let's hop into the characters and take a look at these weapons. First off, we've got Raiden Shogun, Her Excellency at level 76, rocking Deathmatch. Okay, not too bad. The catch, I know it sucks, it's brutal, but you gotta go out and fish a lot. You can go into other people's worlds and take their fish. Nobody cares anymore about you coming in and taking their fish. They were a hot commodity for a bit. But dude, the catch is fantastic on Raiden Shogun, especially as a free-to-play. It's really, really good, dude. It's gonna boost up her power level a lot, and it's gonna cost you little to nothing. Yelan on Favbo is awesome. Favbo is fantastic on Yelan. Keep it. It boosts her damage when she's 4-piece emblem. It just like helps her do what she does best, and that's just kill. Mappa Mare, Sucrose. I'm not gonna say Mappa Mare is poor. Fav Codex, all the Fav weapons in the game are secretly, not so secretly anymore, broken. They're all super, super, super good. They generate a lot of energy for yourself and the team because everybody's getting a piece of those white particles that come out. And Sucrose can use this, as well as use Thrilling Tales. Does she care about the HP? No. Does this boost her damage? No. But Sucrose isn't there to really do damage. She wants to swirl the DPS element that you've applied for Viridescent Venom Shred. And when you switch out, the character that comes in is gonna get the boost from Thrilling Tales. Thrilling Tales, really, really good. Fav Codex, also really good. You don't even have to level up Thrilling Tales, but I would level up this Favonius Codex. You're not gonna regret it. It's gonna help you a lot. And Mappa Mare is good. It kind of depends on the team, but if you need more energy, which you're going to at higher levels, Fav Codex is better. Hu Tao is rocking the Deathmatch. Dude, that's good. That's a great weapon. Dragon's Bane is also good. I see that you have Xiangling holding it. I know you didn't put Xiangling on your best characters, but I'm gonna just give it to you straight. Xiangling is an amazing character too, and you might be needing to use her depending on how many characters you have for the Abyss. We'll think about that. But dude, Deathmatch, great on her. Keep this on her. Fantastic. Totally, totally solid weapon for her. Bennett with a Fav sword. Dude, that's fantastic, man. Fav is great. Now, I see that you have Prototype Rancor. That is going to be the highest base attack weapon that you have. So Prototype Rancor will give you the biggest attack boost to your allies, but it's not going to do much of anything else, to be honest. The physical damage, useless. The skill, useless. So dude, I think Fav is the best play. And maybe it's a tiny bit less attack, but the support and everything, the energy recharge helps him, and the particles help everyone else. This is a great weapon on Bennett. I would keep this on. Xingqiu rocking Sack Sword. This is his best weapon, pretty much, especially at like lower levels, free to play. Yeah, you could run some like whale DPS weapon at some points, but dude, just blanket statement, safe, great weapon on Xingqiu. You chose smart. You do have Layla. She's unfortunately not like the most cracked character. I hope you get another Fav sword soon. You can throw that on her. The Sumeru craftable weapon is also pretty darn solid on her. And then Rosaria, you got a lot of pull arm characters. Let's even assume you go out and get the catch. Raiden's got the catch. Hu Tao's got the deathmatch. Xiangling's got either the other deathmatch or the Dragon's Bane. Then Rosaria is gonna hold either the other deathmatch or the Dragon's Bane. I think it's better to have the Dragon's Bane on Rosaria if you're gonna use them on the same team comp, which I am gonna recommend. It seems like you can get enough weapons for all your favorite characters with no swiping, no battle pass anymore. You've got enough on your account, so I'm happy to say that, dude. That brings up a question from our dude. Should I ever pull on the weapon banner? I made a video about this specifically for free-to-play, low-spending players. Should they pull on the weapon banner? You do not ever have to pull on the weapon banner. You're gonna get weapons passively, passive income. You're gonna get that off standard banner, okay? You're gonna occasionally get a weapon here and there, but they're okay. They're not like the best weapons ever. Some of them are really good, but anyway, everything is up to you. I think weapons are fun. I think they are cool. And I think they boost characters' power levels a ton. Let's say you're like, oh, I'm waiting for Eula, right? And we all know Eula's not gonna get a rerun in the next 3 years. You can just pull on a weapon for a character that you might like more. If you don't see characters in the future that you really, really want, you can pull for a fantastic weapon for some of your characters because it's gonna make them better. You just have to be smart about it. I don't ever recommend for free-to-plays or low spenders to ever pull on the weapon banner when there's only one weapon on that banner that you want. If it's Engulfing Lightning for Raiden Shogun and Kokomi's Donut, that was the original banner, okay, for Raiden and Kokomi's release, I would never recommend you pull on that, ever. Because if you get the donut, it's just literally like you threw Primo Gems away. It really, really sucks. For example, the weapon banner that's on right now is really juicy. This is Aqua Simulacra for Yelan, Staff of Hu Tao for Homa. I mean, Staff of Hu Tao. Did I say Staff of Hu Tao? Staff of Homa for Hu Tao. These are great weapons, but they're also weapons that work on a bunch of other characters. They are universally good weapons. Like, if you were to pull for Key of Kajnasu for Nilou, or like Song of Broken Pines for Eula, those weapons like only really work for them and like a very, very small amount of characters. These are big, juicy stat sticks that can go on every character. These are the kinds of weapon banners that if you feel like it, if you want, if you think you have the primos and you think it sounds fun, that's all that matters, is like pull for these. Let's just take 2 great team comps that your account can make right now. These are the 2 teams he said are his 2 Abyss teams as of now. We got Hu Tao, Yelan, Sucrose, and Layla. And then we've got Raiden, Shogun, Xingqiu, Bennett, and Xiangling. These are great teams, dude. We've got a pretty standard Hu Tao team with, you know, Viridescent, Shred, Layla for a shield, which is great. Yeah, like this is a totally like solid team. I recommend having a shield. Especially as you're like still learning the game and your artifacts aren't that good. You can't afford to get hit as much because you're not doing as much DPS. So dude, this is good. And then Raiden, Xingqiu, Bennett, Xiangling. There's no shield here, but you've got the big heals from Bennett. Bennett's level 80. I love to see that. And dude, these are 2 great comps for real. If I were to think of like another comp, oh dude, you have a Tignari. Tignari's great. You can go like Tignari. Oh, you have Kaching too. Bro, you got 2 DPSs here, 2 like sub DPSs. You blow all the Tignari stuff, you blow all the Kaching stuff. That's like great, man. And she's still really highly leveled. So here it's like, bro, you can go Barbara for the heals and the Hyper Bloom, probably another Electro or another Dendro. You can go Dendro main character, or you could even go Kale. Oh, Yao Yao's great too. You can run this for Hyper Bloom with Yao Yao being Kale, even Lisa. Oh wait, dude, you said you want to use Rosaria. This is one of my literal favorite teams. One of the teams that I can destroy the Abyss with, and it's all 4 stars, which is hype. You know, you get that flex. This is just pure melts, vapes. It's fire. You've got enough good characters to make some good comps, but I don't want to spread you too thin. You should probably choose just 2 teams, and it sounds like these are your 2. Raiden National and Hu Tao Yelan stuff. We do have a lot of work to do, and I can't be like, go build 12 characters at the same time. But I can say, let's focus on like 6 or something, right? And that's what I kind of want to do. Now, talking about buddy. Love you, dude. Okay? Talents, bro? You gotta level these bad boys up. You gotta, these make a massive difference, for real. And I think at the level you're at, bro, you could get this should be like level 8. This should even be level 8. Haven't been to Inazuma? That's not, okay. I'm gonna call cap. All right, let's see how much of this region that you've never been to. Wait, what the, how do you have emblem? Co-op. Every time fucking Mihoyo gives the 100 Primo Gem code, you like wet yourself. And then look at all this. What do you mean? These gotta get up. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear, like, I haven't gotten to the domain yet. Your AR-50, that's insane. Get this to like 7 at least. 7 at least. Don't touch the normal attack, okay? This is a good start. 7. Don't touch the normal attack. 7. Don't touch the normal attack. 7. Don't touch the normal attack. These should all be 7, to be honest. 7. GG. Kaching, if you want to use her, 7. 7. Bro, crown this. 10. This is just a start. Slowly get these talents up. It makes a massive difference. Rosaria, this is only if you want to use her on that team that I talked about. 7. You should eventually get them even higher, okay? I'm giving you like homework to do. Hey, look, we got 6. Yeah, I would get this to 7 as well. 7. In terms of what skills you should get like maxed out cracked out. Yelan Burst, bro. This is a tenable skill. Raiden Burst or even her skill are tenable skills, my dude. Hu Tao's auto attack is a tenable skill. Bennett Burst, tenable. Xingqiu Burst, tenable. Pyronado is tenable. You should have all these talents up and your weapons up. And then when you're done with that, there's only one place to go from there, and that's into the artifact domain. It's not a thing that happens in like a day, a week. It's literally months. All my resin since I hit AR 55 is all in the artifact domain. You're eventually gonna get to a point where all your resin is going into artifacts all the time. That's just how Genshin works. That's how you make your characters crack. It looks like to me, you should get these talents up, but then it's gonna take like a couple months of grinding to get to like top tier, like power level in terms of your artifacts. And I'll help you with what domains to farm. I'm not gonna harp crazy hard on these pieces. We've got attack, EM, the defense rolls suck, but I mean, 21% crit damage, not too shabby. A little bit of crit rate, attack, EM, chill. Wow, this piece is like not good, but like hitting 28% energy recharge is like kind of lit. Electro damage, not the best, but then a crit rate, crit damage. Man, poor guy, 7.8 crit damage. And it's the first stat too. Raiden Shogun uses Emblem of Severed Fate, the set you have on her right now. But the artifact quality of these pieces is not fantastic. So obviously we're gonna wanna go get better ones. She wants crit damage, energy recharge. She wants attack as well. A little bit of attack if you can weave that in there, like attack percent. You wanna have twice your crit rate in crit damage, right? So like an amazing Raiden Shogun would be like 75% crit rate, 150% crit damage. So obviously work to do here, but dude, don't worry about it, man. If you're gonna farm that domain, Emblem of Severed Fate domain, boom, Yelan wants 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. This artifact domain is broken. It's really that good. So dude, you can run Emblem on Yelan. She wants crit and crit damage, and she wants HP. Attack doesn't do much at all for Yelan, okay? She just doesn't use it. Her skill, her burst, all scale with HP. Even her like cool charge attack scales with HP. Moving on to Sucrose, Viridescent Venerer. I see that we do have the 4-piece, which is great, but I mean, you're at level 0, animal damage. Elemental Master, dude, this is awesome. This is genuinely awesome that you have that piece, for real. The substats don't matter. Like, of course we'd love them to be better. But dude, at the end of the day, who cares? You want Elemental Mastery again, if you can get it. Not Animo. It seems nice, but she just doesn't need it. And then you want another Elemental Mastery. So you got this attack one. Farming Viridescent or throwing things in the strongbox into Viridescent until you get triple EM is, every account wants it. Every account needs it. It just makes Animo characters as broken as why they are broken with Viridescent. So you're gonna want 4-piece, Elemental Mastery, Elemental Mastery, Elemental Mastery. Substats you want, energy recharge, crit rate for your Favonius Codex, and Elemental Mastery on the substats too. That's about it, man. All the other stats like help, but they're not necessary. Hu Tao. Now, I see you've got a 4-piece Crimson Witch. Attack, unfortunately she would prefer HP or even Elemental Mastery. Wow, this piece is good. Not bad, not bad. This piece is surprisingly not atrocious. Pyro Damage Goblet, the substats are horrible, but I mean, it exists. And the HP. Yeah, man, so these pieces like definitely need work, but no offense. Don't take any harm, man. We're here to help. Ideally, you'd want HP or Elemental Mastery on these vape teams. Whichever one you just get better. If you're running Deathmatch and you've got an increased crit rate, you're probably gonna want a crit damage hat. If you do end up running something like, I don't know, getting Sapahoma, where it gives a bunch of crit damage, you're probably gonna want like crit rate to like balance that out. This is where the good resin efficiency comes in. If you're farming Emblem for Raiden and Yelan, and you're gonna be farming it for Xingqiu. Shiminawa's is the other artifact set you're gonna get, and Shiminawa's is great on Hu Tao. It's only like slightly worse overall in terms of like how easy it is to play, yada yada, than Crimson Witch. It's super good. And the thing is you're gonna be getting the pieces at the same time. So dude, Shiminawa's Hu Tao, Emblem, Viridescent, which I would do probably the strongbox, right? This is all coming out of the same domain, which is lit. Bennett wants 4-piece Noblesse. Prayers to Springtime? What is that? Bennett can use like multiple different sets, but like at the end of the day, you're gonna want a Noblesse Oblige set. It's the if you will. It makes his burst do a little bit more damage, but it just boosts his team up even more. You're gonna want energy recharge, and energy recharge sands or an HP Sands. That's gonna boost your heal, how much you're healing your team with HP. ER is gonna make it so your burst is up. So whichever one you kind of just get first, I would level that up and then kind of like tailor your build around that. The Goblet, you can run HP for even more healing, but I personally like to run pyro damage, man. Like Bennett does a pretty decent amount of damage. He heals enough. He generates enough energy. You can run HP if you want, but pyro is also good. So HP or ER, HP or pyro. And then for the hat, if you're running Fav, you're almost definitely gonna want a crit rate circlet so that you can be proccing that crit to get the energy more efficiently. But I don't know, you could even run HP too, but you're probably not gonna have enough crit. So crit rate. And then Xingqiu, once again, Emblem of Cyber Fate. And you want like energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, all that jazz. You're probably gonna want one of the crit stats, whichever one works better for you. Crit rate, crit damage, whatever makes your stats look better in terms of that 1-to-2 ratio. You want a hydro damage Goblet. He does a lot of damage. He's not just a supporter. He's not just a hydro applicator. He does a ton of damage too. And then for the Sands, energy recharge is really, really good. I would aim for that. But if you are getting enough energy, if the Sack Sword is providing enough for you, if you have a lot of, energy recharge in your substats, you can run attack too. It's just going to boost his damage even further. But energy recharge is always a safe bet for Xingqiu. Emblem's broken. Emblem of Cyber Fate. 4-piece. For Xiangling. I think you're going to be living in the emblem domain for a while. You better start looking for apartments nearby because you're going to be making the trek over there almost every day. It's a full-time job at this point. Emblem Cyber Fate, you want attack. So you can run attack, elemental mastery, or energy recharge. I don't want to get too nerdy with you. It kind of just depends. Whichever one has good crit stats, throw it on, or whichever one has the other ones. So let's say you get crit damage and elemental mastery on attack, or crit rate, crit damage, and energy recharge on elemental mastery, sure. Pyro damage, 100%, easy clap. And then I think you almost need crit rate, but crit damage, they're both good. It's just like you want her to be doing a lot of damage. So if your crit rate's too low, crit rate. If you need more crit damage, yeah, crit damage, right. So pretty standard offensive stats. I think it's coming all together that farming Emblem is gonna help a ton of your characters very much. Layla is a little bit more of the oddball here. So we've been able to keep this pretty contained into the Emblem of Cyber Fate domain. But now, if you do really want to use Layla as that support shielder, you're definitely going to want Tenacity of the Millith, which is shared with Pale Flame. You don't really want Pale Flame. Tenacity of Millith isn't in the artifact strongbox, which like you could still go out there and farm Tenacity of Millith, right? But those other pieces are going to be kind of dead. You could throw them into the thing. You can run Instructor, which is a 4-star set. I'll go over that in just a bit. But then you can also run Noblesse, which we already want for Bennett. So if you're going to be throwing a bunch of pieces into the strongbox, into Noblesse, which is always a smart idea. Noblesse is so broken. Such an amazing set. You could throw it on Layla, and you can throw it on Bennett. So as you can see, we're kind of like cross-pollinating where our resin's going. And I think that's the best, most efficient way to go about your teams. I think we've got a pretty good game plan for you. Another quick note, Instructor is a really, really good support set, okay? It's basic. You use your elemental reactions and whatnot, and then you just give a bunch of elemental mastery to your team, which pretty much helps every single team. This is an underrated artifact set, even though it can only be 4-star, and you can't really like go out to a domain to farm it. Just keep the pieces, make sure they have crit rate, energy recharge. Those are the most important stats on there because you're probably going to be using it with a Fav weapon. I mean, I would just occasionally level up really good Instructor pieces you have. If you get a ton of good Instructor, maybe you could run these instead of Noblesse, but I still think you should get Noblesse down the road. So guys, here's the Emblem of Cyber Fate domain. AR-50, by the way. This is going to boost like 5 of your characters, straight up, 5 of them. And then you can fix the other ones with Artifact Strongbox. Just that simple. That's going to get all those characters we just talked about to the next level, my dude. I know it's tedious, my dude. I know you just want to, well, I was going to say you want to run around and explore, but I also think that might not actually be true. Let's just for fun see what I can cook up in this abyss right now. Here we go, baby. Crit card. We need that. Bonk, bonk. Dude, you guys are toast, bro. Oh my God, I got a sack proc. I died. He says clear. If I can. I'm sorry. This may be a little bit too hard for you. Get him, girl. Slice. Easy. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, no! Layla's shield is so literally non-existent We have to play perfect. No, that's okay. We're chilling. Okay, we're not chilling. Is that 3 stars? Nope! It's not even 3 stars. All right, whatever. I cleared it. I beat it. I'm gonna take that as a W. I'm gonna take that and get the fuck out of here. So homies, that is gonna do it for our account review of a homie here in the chat, Ryan, who just recently hit AR 50. Obviously, there is a lot to work on here. The talents gotta get improved and the weapons gotta get leveled up. But then after that, in my opinion, those are the easy things. The hard part is being disciplined and being willing to farm artifacts for a long, long time. That's just how you make your characters cracked and get your ink back. But dude, you've got fantastic characters. You've even got great weapons already, bar for go get the catch, my friend. Everything else is looking great. That is all the advice I have for you, my dude. And everybody, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. Shout outs to the people supporting over on Patreon, Zick, Poison Tongue Boy, and Baked Sayo. You guys' support means a lot. If you guys are still here, make sure to sub to the channel, guys, so you guys don't miss the next Genshin Impact video that we drop. And it would just mean a lot to me and help me out with the likes and the comments. Those help out too. All right, bye guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.